What's up, guys? It's your guy Libs, back with another video. I was on social media and I came across this very disturbing video about feeding your dogs the wrong thing. So I'm gonna just share this video with you guys so you can see that this is a real thing and how sad it is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Google some things that you should not feed your dog and tell you exactly what Google says about these certain foods and how they would affect your dog. So this way, if you people who have dogs who not into doing research and you just give your dog anything that you're eating, you're gonna find out why in this video, why you should never do that, why you should never give your dog anything to eat without doing the research about the food and how it affects your dog. Stay tapped in.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Good. It's okay. It's okay.
Here's some stuff that I read from Google. I'm doing the reading for you so you don't have to read. You should read, but in case you don't feel like reading, you could just watch this video. Because dogs love to eat and get into things that they shouldn't, it's important to keep a close eye on what your dog swallows to make sure it's safe. Some foods can make dogs get sick or even die, and it could be too easy to make a mistake and have a terrible accident. With a little knowledge and awareness, these accidents can be prevented. All right, let's get into the things that you should never feed your dog. Number one, right, is cooked bones. Never give your dog cooked bones. I could give you my version of why you should never give your dog cooked bones, but I'm gonna just go ahead and read it to you so it could be clear. Let's be clear. Cooked bones, why they're bad. Don't let your pup get into rotisserie chicken. The cooking process makes bones more brittle when they are raw, making them more likely to splinter when a dog chews them. Let me just break it down into the way I see it, right? It's cool to give your dogs bones, but don't cook them. When you cook them, when you don't cook them, it's really good for the dog. Like it helps clean dogs' teeth when they crunch on them, you know what I'm saying? And it's healthy. The stuff what's that called? Cartilage inside of the bone. That stuff is good for your dog. But when you cook the bone, you're taking away from what's in the bone, and also you're making the bones way more sharper than they would be if you don't cook them, so they could become splinters. Like your dog could have splinters internally because you gave it cooked bones. The cooked bones could really hurt your dog. So never give your dog cooked bones. So when you're coming from the restaurant, Bojangles, KFC, Popeyes, and you want to throw your dogs that chicken, that's a bad thing. Don't give your dog cooked bones. You know what I'm saying? Knick-knack, paddywhack, give your dog a raw bone, not a cooked bone. Number two, dairy products. Never give your dogs dairy products. Milk, cheese. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what Google says why they're not good for your dog. Most dogs are lactose intolerant. Just like in people who have this condition, eating things like milk, cheese, and ice cream can lead to a variety of stomach issues. While lactose intolerant people can take a dairy pill to enjoy some ice cream, dogs should be kept away from it. You know what I'm saying? What are the worst case scenarios? Subsequent vomiting, diarrhea, and other gastrointestinal problems may require hospitalization. So don't give your dogs no dairy products. Number three, macadamia nuts. I didn't know this one. Why are they bad? Macadamia nuts can be toxic and also have a high fat content that can irritate dog stomachs. You know what I'm saying? A dose of about 2 nuts per pound of a dog's body weight can result in poisoning that can lead to a temporary inability to walk. So if you don't want to see your dog down bad, like it's on its last legs, deathbed type, don't give it macadamia nuts. Worst case scenario, in addition to paralysis, dogs can suffer severe weakness. So your dog could be paralyzed and they could suffer severe weakness, nausea, and diarrhea that requires hospitalization. So don't give your dog them nuts. For that matter, I'm not giving my dog any nuts. Just don't give your dog any nuts. I do occasionally give my dogs pumpkin seeds, but I'm very limited on that amount. And the reason I give them pumpkin seeds is because pumpkin seeds aid in killing parasites that are inside your dog. So I do give them pumpkin seeds, but I don't go crazy with it, you know what I mean? And I don't give it to them every single day. Number 4, leeks, onions, and garlic. Basically like this, don't give your dog no seasoning at all. This says onions, leeks, and garlic, but I'm here to tell you, don't give your dog no seasoning at all. So basically what I'm saying is when you got that food from the restaurant and your dog's sitting there looking at you, waiting on you to feed it, don't give it nothing. You could be hurting your dog. Let me tell you a little something what Google says about the garlic and the leeks and the onions, right? These seasonings can be delicious for people, but they are dangerous to dogs. Foods that are part of the allium family can require dogs' red blood cells, can injure dogs' red blood cells, meaning they can make a dog anemic. You know what I'm saying? It says worst case scenario, dogs can get hemolytic anemia, which requires a hospital trip. To make matters worse or more complicated, it could take a few days before the anemia is revealed. You know what I'm saying? So don't give your dogs, just don't put no seasoning in your dog's food when you're preparing it, and don't give your dog anything that was from a restaurant. You know it's gonna have seasoning. Number 5, bacon. Damn, I didn't know this. I didn't know you can't give your dog bacon. I'm learning on this too. Why is it bad? You probably don't feel great after inhaling. What? What am I reading? You probably don't feel great after inhaling a plate of bacon? Oh, that's smelling it. Your boy Libs, he a little slow. All right, but it's even worse for your pooch. This breakfast treat contains high levels of sodium and fat that could lead to upset stomach or even pancreatitis, you know, in the dog. The worst case scenario, diarrhea, vomiting, pancreatitis, and sodium ion poisoning may occur. So don't give your dog no bacon. You feel me? Number 6, raw dough. People that like to make bread, do not give it to your dog. Why is it bad? Keep an eye on your sourdough. The yeast in unbaked bread can cause life-threatening illnesses after it's ingested. The dough continues to rise in their stomach. Wow. You know how that sourdough, that yeast make it keep rising? The dough continues to rise in their stomach and can extend their entire abdomen, causing extreme pain and potential blockages in the intestinal tract. Don't give your dog no raw bread. You know what I mean? That's number 6. Let's go to number 7, avocados. I don't even eat avocados, so you ain't got to worry about your boy Libs giving his dogs no avocados. But let's talk about why avocados are bad. These popular fruits are dangerous for 2 reasons. First, they have a high fat content, which can wreak havoc on your dog's tummy. Second, the slippery, hard pit is easy to swallow and can lead to choking or gastrointestinal obstruction. Worst case scenario, your dog can choke on the pit, or surgery might be required to remove a gastrointestinal blockage in your dog. So don't give your dog no avocados. Peaches and plums. You feel me? Worst case scenarios, like avocados, the pit can get lodged into a dog's throat or stomach, leading to choking and gastrointestinal obstructions that can be fatal. They can also release cyanide inside your dog's stomach, poisoning them. Peaches and plums is poison. Do not give that to your dog. Number 9, corn on the cob. I mean, to me, corn on the cob sounds, and even peaches and plum, a lot of this stuff sounds like I wouldn't get this to my dog anyway. You know what I'm saying? But just so you know, don't give your dog no corn on the cob. What's the worst case scenarios? Without surgery to remove the corn cob, this can be fatal. Like if your dog actually eats the cob, your dog is not gonna just throw the cob away like you would. He gonna eat that cob. So don't give your dog no corn on the cob. Number 10, chocolate. Watch our short on chocolate. It's a really good short, a funny short, but it's a serious matter. Why is chocolate bad? This sweet treat contains compounds like caffeine that could lead to vomiting, dehydration, abdominal pain, muscle tremors, irregular heart rhythms, seizures, and death. Chocolate is death. Chocolate is kryptonite to Superman. Do not give your dogs any chocolate. Worst case scenarios, you know what I mean? I just told you all the worst case scenarios of chocolate. That's a no-no. Keep that out of your dog's diet. Here's a fruit that I was aware of. I was aware of chocolate. That's not a fruit. But here's a fruit that I was aware of. Grapes and raisins, because raisins come from grapes. Do not feed your dog grapes. Why is it bad? Grapes and raisins, as well as some cranberries and currants, can cause rapid kidney failure in dogs. It's also easy to forget how many foods in your kitchen can contain these culprits, such as trail mix, cookies, and raisin bran. Like, anybody in their right mind wouldn't give these type of things to a dog. It doesn't even sound like your dog should be eating that. You know what I'm saying? So do not give your dogs grapes or raisins. It's toxic. Number 12, alcohol. Come on, man. I'm not even going to read why you shouldn't give your dog alcohol. We know you shouldn't give your dog alcohol, so I'm not even going to read that one. All right. Number 13, coffee. We already know you should not give your dog coffee, so I'm not going to read that one. But these are real things that Google's saying you shouldn't give your dog. Anybody in their right mind should know this. Number 14, sugar-free gum or candy. I'm not going to display that one either, because I'm not. Is it people who really would give their dogs these things? You give your dog a piece of gum or some candy? Don't give your dog gum or candy. All right. Number 15, white bread. Now, I ain't going to lie. I probably would have given my dog some white bread. I'm just saying. I probably would. But I'm not. I'm not anymore. If I did it already, I'm never going to do it again. Let's see what it says about white bread. Commercial white bread has tons of oil and sugars in it, which can cause pancreatitis in dogs. The worst case scenarios, eating too much can cause severe pancreatitis and require a variety of medical treatments and hospitalization. Basically, let's go to number 16. This is the last one. Salty snacks like pretzels and things like that. A single chip, potato chips, a single chip will likely only cause them to drink more water. But just like in humans, an overdose on salt can take its toll on dogs. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You probably seen people give their dogs popcorn. Wifey. You probably seen people give their dogs popcorn. This is saying, in popcorn, a lot of popcorn is salty or unsalted, right? A single worst case scenario, large amounts of sodium can cause serious issues like tremors and seizures. A single chip, again, will only cause them to drink more water. But just like in humans, an overdose on salt can take its toll on dogs. So you definitely don't want to put salty things into your dog's diet. That video that I just showed you in the beginning of this video really screwed my head up, right? And it really made me want to bring awareness to these type of things, because the owner in that video probably was unaware that you should never give your dog grapes, and she just loved her dog, and it's such a pretty dog, a beautiful bully, you know what I'm saying? And that bully is probably going on to a better place now because of the owner not being aware. So I hope y'all get some value out of this video. It's your guy Libs. Hit that like button, share this video, because I know all of my videos are probably not share worthy, but this video is share worthy. Share this video to your social media, because your social media is loaded with people that have dogs. And this probably goes for other pets too. like cats and other animals too. So this video was, your social media is loaded with people that need to hear this information. So go ahead and share this video, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.